Hello, my friends, and welcome back to another beautifully polygonal day here on my procedurally generated Update Aquatic server. With me, your host, Update Aquatic Man, doing laps around my Update Aquatic sand farm, the purpose of which is to collect sand, obviously. The main emphasis of which is that there's a husk farm, and we've got a data pack added that actually makes the husks drop sand. So I've been circling around this bad boy overnight for the last couple nights trying to get as much sand as possible. And as you can see, husks only spawn in the desert at night under open sky. So, well, yeah, under open sky. So you can't actually make it inside a traditional mob grinder. So this guy is an open top platform sort of dealio. And in order to make it work, you need to do it at night. So half the time, only the top portion runs, and half the time during the day, the top portion is shut off completely. So during the day, the top doesn't even go back and forth. It's just off, right? And only the secondary chamber, the lower chamber there is, and you know what? I'll go over there, fly over there and show you what it's all about. But up here and over in that direction, last time we completed the northeast section of the Community Cultural Complex Center. And today I am thinking that I am going to start cleaning up the other three quadrants to get them prepared for the remainder of the build. Let me go ahead and pop out of this guy real fast now so that it doesn't go running off into the distance. Boop. And we'll put that guy away. Alright, so over here, if you haven't seen the sand farm before, there's some interesting redstone. While it goes left and right, and turns one side on and one side off, there's some secondary things that make sure that... Wow, why is the top running right now? The top shouldn't be running at all. Or maybe I've changed something so... Huh, that's weird. Oh, it doesn't really matter. Doesn't really matter. But during the night, the bottom doesn't run, alright? So let me see if I can come over here and kind of show you that real fast. Let me go ahead and turn this on so I don't have anything missing. Alright, so at night, along this line, you can see that there's a daylight sensor over there. So at night, when that thing lights up, it automatically powers this so that those are on, and then when those are on, the trapdoors below don't work quite the way they should, and everything gets shut off. Let me go ahead and make sure my wings are on. Turtle Bay is over there. Let me see how much sand I've managed to collect over the last couple days. Not too shabby. There's plenty of sand there, so we'll be able to do a lot of our glass build later on. I'm going to fly over that way, so let me go ahead and go down the stairs here. Down the stairs, I said. Down the stairs, I said. There we go. So over here, we have Turtle Bay. Now, these turtles, there's originally just 2 turtles. And while I was AFK, oh so many hours, those guys bred up and bred up and bred up until eventually we had all of these turtles here. And I've taken the time to put some seagrass in, and somebody's taken the time to give them a little fenced enclosure. That wasn't me, but whoever did it, thank you very much, because now they have a little bit more friendliness to them. I guess their environment's a little friendlier. Okay, so what are we doing today? Well, today, like I said, I want to get these other 4 quadrants prepared, very similar to... Well, this one over here I didn't really prepare so much as I started with the giant hole right in the middle. Let me come on over here and land here. Last time we finished up the carrot collection system. Hello, villager dude. Now, every now and again, this villager will step on one of these pressure plates and block the water stream, and then the water stream will go either left or right. It's an unfortunate thing that I forgot, that they will go randomly as the carrots come up. If this were an angle this way, a 90-degree angle, they would go randomly in one of the 2 directions. But because this comes up and splits in both directions, this one pillar of water is calm water, so they don't split as well. So I might have to change this up. I put this guy in there thinking that he would surely stand on one of them most of the time. He's got a 67% chance of standing on one of those blocks. So we got a 33% loss, I guess, is the way to say, on any carrots that don't actually make it up in there and then get transported to where they need to be transported to. Let me go ahead and reset the sun. Boop. All right, so what I want to do is kind of outline the other quadrants, bring them all down to this level, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and is the other side 6 as well? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, it is. So over here, this needs to be, what do we see here? 1, 2, 3, 4. And is that where the thing would be? Hold on, no, it'll be lined up here. So these 2 need to come down, and then iron blocks, and I don't have any, but we'll use this guy for now. So iron blocks will go that away, and then everything else along here, and they'll go that away. Right, so all of these will become half slabs, and all of these will become half slabs. Iron blocks plus lighting to kind of create the difference there. And then all of this through here, I'm going to do half slabs until they're 6 rows out. Right, so that each section is primed for the build. Now this dig is okay for now because I'm actually going to put a fountain element here. So this might actually be the first section I get to work on. But over here, I need to do all of that. I need to light this bad boy up again so that I can get to and from, and maybe some random pigmen will spawn. Get rid of that guy over there. What's he think he's doing? Get out of here, you. Most of it's dug down, but not this section over here. So there's a lot of digging I need to do over on the southeast section to get the southeast section primed for the rest of the build. So all of this is going to come out, right? And then all of this is going to come out. But that can happen a little bit off camera because I still haven't set up a secondary camera, nor do I have the replay mod so that I can do a time lapse, which I think would be cool. I always enjoy time lapses. You know, I always think that if you're digging out a big project or building a big project, it's easier for a dig, obviously. But if you're doing one of those two things, that you should do a time lapse because instead of a little music, because to me it feels cathartic. It looks like you're getting stuff done one way or the other. You're either building or removing dirt for a build, you know. But that, you know, since I don't have remake play mod and since I don't have a second account yet, maybe that's something I need to invest in here pretty soon. Get a second account going. I don't know. What do you think? Leave a comment below if you think I should get a second account specifically for the purpose of doing not replays. Yeah, well, yeah, they're going to be replays specifically for the purpose of doing time lapses, you know. Leave a comment below. Let me know what you think I should do about that. But as you can see, I need to get rid of all of this, and I kind of got to fine tune a little bit over there because I didn't go down one layer lower than I thought I should have. And I need to start putting in all of these iron blocks for the paths, and I need to start putting in these half-quartz slabs. Now, the fountain section that I was just talking about is going to require a whole bunch of iron blocks as well, right? So this project over here, all of this northeast section took up a lot of iron. As you can see, a lot of it is iron blocks. Right, so how far back did I go? To this chest? Oh, that back. Oh, good. They're backed. Oh, because I've been AFK. Awesome. Well, it didn't come all the way over here. So it's backed up just these chests. And if you look at it, 9 across, that's 1 stack of blocks. 2, 3, 4, 5, call it 6 times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 36 stacks of blocks. That sounds like a lot, but it really isn't when you're talking about a build like this. For example, let me go on over here and show you some of the algae collection slash sorting slash storage system. All right, so the algae production system is down here. Put my glass up so that you can't really see very well, but there's that's the algae production facility down there. The algae sorting facility is right here, and then the algae storage facility is right over here. Not the super most efficient. Wow, this guy pulled everything up and planted everything. Awesome. Good job, dude. So there must be a bunch of carrots or potatoes over here. Okay, let's go look at the potatoes. This sorting guy isn't as efficient as the one over there, the carrot guy, because this guy uses rails going back and forth underneath instead of... the carrot guy uses hopper minecarts that are just directly underneath the 2 patches that can't be used. Give me that. All right, well, that doesn't look like very much, but over here it looks like a lot. Oh, all right, poisonous potatoes showing up. Okay, well, that's bound to happen. Let's get rid of those poisonous potatoes. We'll just dump those guys over here. All right, so the algae production facility, up, down. The wheat and seed storage, flying over here real fast. Ooh, wheat and seeds. These are going to be seeds. Wow, that's a lot. Wow, that's a lot. Well, remember, I brought a lot of seeds over. And all the wheat. So this wheat, wow, this wheat has been in... Wow, is that it? 2 so far over the last couple... Well, I was over there at the other farm. So how many are over on this guy? Yeah. So it's coming along nicely. This might be overkill, but maybe it's not. Maybe I leave it AFK for the duration at some point. Maybe, you know, just to see what's going on. Let's go see how many carrots I got right into the water. Yeah. Well, didn't quite make it into the water. But do I have any food? Yeah. Nom 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 nom. Make myself feel better. Oh, I have regeneration anyways. Well, let's fill up. All right, let's see how many carrots we have. That's not very much. Over here? Not very much. But, you know, it is what it is. Okay, over to the algae collection facility. Whoop, hey, another one of the... Oh, I would have been able to fly into those anyways because of the gates. That was kind of dumb. All right, not too many algae balls. Not too many algae balls, but doing all right. Not terrible, just not great, you know. But I still like the way this works. We've got the do-nothing machine. After it goes through the sorting, if they end up making it all the way through here as small algae, they'll eventually get pushed onto the algae dehydration block, and we'll have a hopper minecart. Very much like on the carrot collection, the hopper minecart is actually inside that block, and then there's hoppers beneath it, but because hopper minecarts can pull through a block like that, it's okay just for that. All right, so that's what these guys are, and what I need to do is... That's what I did last time. All of this was what we wrapped up last time. Not all of it in one session, but this whole northeast quarter is what ended up getting finished off in that section. These guys still need people to be put into them, and I'm thinking about building more on those corners, or perhaps those corners. One of the corners need to be filled soon. But what needs to happen next is for me to dig down all of this stuff over here and start to frame out where the next sections are going to be with quartz and a couple iron blocks so that the baseline is in place, all right? The template is in place. So I'm going to get to work on that, and when I come back, I'm going to show you exactly what I'm talking about. All right, so I'll be right back. Welcome back, my friends. As you can see, we're here in the Nether at the old zombie pigman farm / gold farm / quartz farm, because we've added a data pack that makes them drop quartz. And every time I'm in here, I like to kind of build up this quartz pillar that's working its way up to the top. I'd say we're about a third of the way there, maybe somewhere between a third and a half. What would that be? We'll call it 1 1/3 thirds, you know. But while I'm here, I need to get my pick fixed up and my shovel fixed up and my elytra fixed up, which I'm going to take off as I go up this ladder, because sometimes if you hit the space bar while you're on the ladder with your elytra, you will begin to fall and there'll be nothing you can do except maybe jump off the ladder or like push yourself off the ladder in order to float down safely to the layer below. But like I said, I was in here trying to get my stuff repaired, and I figured I'd go ahead and put a little bit more quartz pillar action up. I'm just doing that as I come in here from time to time, so this is kind of an ongoing project. Eventually, this whole thing will be one giant pillar that goes all the way up to the top, and you might be saying to yourself, JC, that is an awful lot of hoppers, and you're right. You're right, it is. But for some reason, I felt like doing it this way this time, and my CPU can take it, so that's what's going to happen. Uh-oh. As I'm coming up here, I'm going to... Oh, don't want to do that now. As I'm coming up here, I'm going to go ahead and turn off the sound here real fast. Whoop. Or turn it down, I should say. Back to game. Make sure this thing is working as intended. Alright, so this thing needs to be on whenever the farm is working, otherwise there'll be backup. And then... or things will back up and it'll break. So let me go ahead and get over here. Boop. Up here. Get this bad boy started. Whoop. Alright, so where are some zombie pigmen? They're right over there. Let me go ahead and get started with that one. Whoop, and here they come. Alright, so I'm going to hang out right here on this bad boy. Work on that and this at the same time, and once everything's repaired up, I'm going to go back and finish digging my section of the southeast section of the community complex, the Community Cultural Complex Center. Alright, I'll be back in just a moment. I just wanted to show you what that looked like so far, for those of you following along at home. Alright, my friends, welcome back, and after 2.5 trips to the zombie pigman farm to get my equipment repaired up and to gather more quartz, and I think I need to go get some more. This is gonna do for now, but it's not surely gonna do for the rest of it. I don't know if I'm gonna do this section yet or the other one, but this so far, the framing for most of them is done. Along the way, I noticed that I did not finish my beacon over here, so I put down a whole bunch of blocks and went and got some more materials, and now I think I'm gonna go ahead and get it to a point where it's almost ready to go. Let me see here. This one's actually pretty easy. I only needed a couple more. Alright. Bang, 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 bang. So all that's left to do is put a beacon right there when the time comes. And I guess I gotta go out this way, but oh boy. So there's one more thing to do that I haven't quite done. But I'm also thinking that this one kind of stands alone out there on its own, right? So maybe I give this one a little water feature underneath, submerged underwater, so that it has some different look to it. And the others are done. I've done all 4 of the cardinal directions, as you can see here. Right? I'm just jumping over here so we can run to them. They're so close. There's no reason to fly around just yet. And I've gone ahead and worked out where the openings are going to be for everything else. These I've started knocking back, and over here I've started knocking back. So what's next to do? Wow, I really wish I'd have been able to do a time lapse for some of this stuff, because there was a lot. It takes a lot of digging back down, especially that side over there, and then planting, placing all the blocks. Now over here, I've got a couple things I want your opinion on. If you happen to be watching and can get back to me in the next week or so, should I let this be the outer edge? Get rid of these guys here, right? Just let this be the outer edge that goes that way, and that one goes down and goes in as it should, right? Should I let this be the outer edge, or should I give it like 6 more blocks out and fill in from here and make this the outer edge here, right? So that would mean that this was further out than I thought it should be. We'll just bring it in by 1, you know, no big deal there. And this goes, I went ahead and put this all the way out to the beacon on this side just to see what it would look like. And I kind of like it. If I get rid of all of that stuff and leave and don't have anything out there, then I have this nice open lake pond area. And if I leave this one open, it's going to be nice and open also, you know. But the project that I'm working on here in this little section is a fountain for this particular area over here. And this fountain is going to require that I come out 6 from each side, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right, so for sure this stuff is going to be blocked like this, right? Let me go ahead and put those in there. Bang, 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 bang. Right, and then get out of here, you. What are you doing, trying to be a little bit too small? So then this next square, I suppose, would be the start of the feature I'm thinking about making, right? So it would be there, and it would carry on that direction, you know, as far as it carries on. And it would carry on in this direction half as much, you know, because I kind of want it to be rectangular in shape. So then again, all of this needs to be dug out, and this needs to go in this direction, so that's when people are walking along, they can walk next to what's going to be a fountain feature. And it's going to come down by 1. And let me, temporary block, do I have any grass? I don't have any temporary blocks right now. Okay. Oh, why'd I put it there? So right there would be the second one, right? And it will, there we go. Kind of do this, kind of have this gradual stair step down look thing going on, right? And then this one. And then, what, this one? So actually, hey, look at that, I got stairs. So the fountain will kind of go this way, all along to the other side. And along the other side, I also have to find out where the 6 out and 6 out from the other thing is. So let me go over there and do that real fast. Right? So, wait a minute. How did I do it over here? Over here, it's a little bit different. So I would have to stop it somewhere differently, right? Oh my. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And yeah, that would probably be... Or do I want it... I don't know. I don't know. So then this one would be this guy, right? And they would go in that direction. Right? So I can get this done, at least. Oh no! And fill in everything else with half slabs. I want to leave it all empty underneath here, because there's going to be some redstone that needs to get done, right? So having this space to work on redstone would be kind of nice to have. Oh, that's not the way I should have gone. But in the meantime, this is the idea. So I need to kind of frame out how the fountain's going to go and put in all of this half slabbage here so that we have a nice framed in section. And that means putting some torches or some type of light source down below just for now. We'll figure out something later on, right? All right. So far, so good. Next step is to get this guy kind of framed. And, man, I'm going to work on it, I think, for a little bit and figure out how... You know, because over here, the water kind of comes up to here. So this might be a good place for it to stop. And then everything over here would be open. And that would leave this space right in here to do something else with. But I'm not sure what. And I still need to make another 3 of those and another 3 of those. And, oh, that guy doesn't have a beacon either. So I do need to make sure. I definitely have that one done and that one, and so I need to make another beacon over there. So one more beacon to be done. The rest of the framing for the outline. Oh, I can't jump anymore or run anymore because I don't have a full belly. There we go. So the rest of this has to be done. And we'll go from there. All right, so let me keep putting all this in, run it out to the edge, and we'll see how it looks when I come back. All right, my friends, welcome back. I have sort of framed out what I was talking about before, but I can tell already that I want it to go further that way. So it's as long as I want it to be, but it's not quite as wide as I want it to be. So we're probably going to stretch it out to about this point. Let me see if I can. As you can see, I've already begun backfilling in some dirt, but I think what I'm going to do is put in a dirt wall over there and bring in some, yeah, this is as far as I think I really want it to be. And I'm going to bring in some sponges from the gang. Maybe they have a couple. I'm sure Stalker has some from his Guardian farm over there. I haven't been over there in a while. I should go check it out. Right? And then that way I can bring this platform over this way because the bottom is too thin. It needs to be, let me see, how far does water go in each direction? 8 and 8, right? So if I have, let me find a nice spot where it won't flow too hardcore. All right, so there, right? So 8, and then add 1 on each side. So 8 from there to there is 8, and from there to there is 8. So wait a minute, is that 16? No, it's going to be 15 wide because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 16, 17, 18, 19 is how wide I want the bottom layer to be, right? So that means knocking it back this direction a bit just so this will work. So I need it to be 19, and how wide is it now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So 16, 17, 18, 19, plus the 4 things. This should be enough, you know, and I can center it a little bit better. Oh, and it also needs to be an odd number so that it looks symmetric when the time comes. All right, and what am I going to do with this? Well, you're going to have to tune in next time to find out because I have a sore arm for my surgery and I need to go take some medication. It hurts too much right now to work on anything. But as you can see, I've got a couple other things started. I've run out of, well, I'm almost out of quartz slabs. This is about all the quartz I have because of what's over, I've used so much of it. And I'm almost out of iron. I've only got 2 double chests full. So I got to head into the old nether, go to the zombie pigman farm and get some more quartz. And I need to get some more iron. And I need to get some redstone, which means, oh my gosh, I don't know if I have enough redstone. So I need to work on a whole bunch of stuff still before I can show you what's coming up next. And if you'd like to see that, then by all means, please do consider subscribing as the sun sets into the horizon for more content just like that coming real soon. All right, my friends, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you again real soon. Bye-bye.